Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again with another video on how to fix slow boot time or startup problem. This applies to Windows 11 as well. Check this out. Okay guys, so I just want to show you the time it's going to take for my PC to boot, and after the process of everything, I'll show you again the time it's going to take to boot. Okay, so let me just turn it on. Okay, so I've turned it on. All right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's it. We all saw the time, right? Okay, so the first that we're going to do is just hit on the window key on your keyboard, right? Hit the start button, and then you type msconfig. That's the system configuration. Okay, you can get it here, or you can just activate the run. Then you just type msconfig over there and hit on enter. Then you go to boot. Yeah, just click on the boot. And now over here, this is basically for those who are using SSD hard drives. If you're using an SSD or NVMe, this is right for you. Okay, you can just check off this no GUI boot. Then the time, you just change it from, I think you can just change it to 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, I'll choose 3. Okay, then you go to advanced. You make sure this is checked. The number of processors should be full and everything. This is for performance, right? Okay, then you just hit on apply and then okay. So you might want to restart it, but I won't. I'll do it when I finish everything. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is you're going to download the crystal disk info. It's check the health of your hard drive, your hard disk. I think it's very important to know it, in terms of the monitoring health status and temperature, the graph and everything information. Okay, so I'll be leaving the link in the description. Okay, so we just hit on download it. So we just then you run it. Okay, of course English. Then install. So let's just run it to see the health of everything. So run it and you should see something like this. When you see caution like mine, my Toshiba 250 gigabyte. If it's caution like this, it means it's probably dying. So it's high time I get a new hard disk. You understand? But you see, if you see good, 90% good, it's okay. You understand? 90, and this one too is good. You understand? So this might see the my SSD that I boot my Windows. So if it were to be this, I think it's probably high time I changed it for faster boot times. You understand? And now the next step is we're going to run the command as admin, right? Your cmd administrator. Now the first thing that we are going to type is chkdsk SDK. Let me just hit on enter. Now this checks file system, status of systems, hard drives, and correct errors on disk. Okay, then the next thing to type is going to type sfc and then bring your slash, right, scan now. I'm doing it slow so you guys can follow. Okay, and I'll be leaving everything in the description as well. Then you hit on enter. Now this allows users to scan for and restore corruptions in Windows system file. Okay, so it's probably going to take some time, so just wait for it to finish. It's 5%. Yeah, so we can see that it is done, right? So I just realized that I make a mistake in the first command, so let's go through it again. That's chkdsk. I'm sorry. chkdsk, and hit on enter. Okay, that's right. Now let's go. So this, checks file system, status of systems, hard drives, and correct errors on hard drive. You get me? So just wait for it to finish. Okay, so we're done. So let's get to the third one. Now the third one is going to type DISM, bring a slash, online, the slash, clean up. Write the same command, guys. Clean up, then image. You bring a slash, restore health. Now this, it runs, advanced, scan and repairs any problem automatically. Okay, so the next one is you're going to disable, unnecessary startup apps. Okay, so you hit on your start button, then you just type startup apps. Yeah, it's going to appear. Now, all unnecessary files, I think you have to, check off here like this. So these, unnecessary startup apps, they tend to slow down, your PC's boot time. So I think it's very necessary that you just check off all of them, and leave those that are very important to you. Okay, so in my case, these are all unnecessary. The next is we're going to learn how to optimize our hard drives, especially the local disk C. So all you have to do is you just right click on it, right, go to properties, then over here, you just hit on the tools, right, and we can check, we can check the drive for system errors. So we just hit on it, scan the drive. So it's always necessary, to be doing this, frequently. You got to be doing this. Okay, so we're done. Now let's move on to the optimize. Okay, so over here, we just optimize it, it's very, very necessary. Yeah, that's it. You can choose to optimize all your hard drives, but the most important part is your local disk C, where you running your Windows. Okay, so I'll just skip all of these, and move on to the next one. The last but not the least is we're going to learn how we're going to clear some temporary files. These temporary files tend to slow down your computer, in general. You understand? Yeah, this is for performance. So what we have to do is we have to first run this. You can either do it this way, or you just bring the start button, then you just type run. Right now you have to type temp. Okay, so you just click on OK. And over here you can delete these temporary cache files. Okay, and don't worry, it's safe to do that. Don't worry at all. So just skip it. Okay, so when you're done, let's run it again. Now this time we're going to type prefetch. over here we're going to do the same thing, right? Delete, some of these temporary files. Now the last but not the least is we're going to type, temp, in percentages. And over here you're going to do the same thing. Okay, so that's it for this video. I really appreciate you for watching. I'm gonna show you, the difference in the booting time, in the next video. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna turn my system unit on for us to check that time that is going to boot. Okay, so I'll turn it on, right? So let's see. Okay, the power is in. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So that's it, guys. See how fast it booted?